Once again, in the water should be weighing 10, orange caps, female 35 to 39, and all Athena. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
I like to pick huge goals that I could fail at. That is what makes a goal interesting, that it's possible that I can't do this. It's also possible that I can succeed. As an athlete, I had never really seen what is it like for me to try something that I'm not good at? What is it like to lose and to, not have a chance at being the best at something? In the back of my head, I started to have this question well, could I do that? My personality, once I asked the question, I kind of wanted an answer to it. Most people will let's start with a 5K and see if we like it and then maybe do a 10K and a half. I just went straight to marathon. I'm in San Diego to run the Spring Sprint. It's the shortest race of my season. It's the first race of my season. And the goal is just to get comfortable, kind of kick things off.
You want to look around and see where the big banners are for swim in, bike out, bike in, and run out. You can do that. Those are all on the north.
Triathlon is a lot about discomfort. So it's not fun to bike in a soaking wet outfit that just came out of the ocean, but you're much faster than if you try to change clothes. It's not fun to pedal with sandy feet, but you're much faster if you don't take the time. So it's an interesting balance of how uncomfortable do I want to be versus how fast do I want to be. My dad was a cattle rancher and I grew up on working cattle ranches. As a kid, I was kind of a chunky kid, but also really body confident and an athlete. I played soccer, I played volleyball, I was a cheerleader and a cheerleading captain. I also did sort of anything that had a stage and a spotlight. I always loved dancing, but I think partially because I was an athlete, I got less body shaming and teasing. I 100% bought into the idea that a thinner body is a better body, a healthier body, a body that I wanted to achieve. I tried as hard as I could to become thin because I really believed that would make me better. It was incredibly unhealthy, both physically and mentally. But I've never been more praised for my healthy regimen than when I was at the worst part of my eating disorder.
9, 8. Once again, in the water should be weighing 10, orange caps, female 35 to 39, and all Athena. On deck should be weighing 11.
You okay?
Yeah, how about you?
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I've been racing 2 years. It's
Yeah.
semi-retirement.
Oh. I am glacially slow. I am dead last, and I totally own dead last. I don't care what people think about my size or my time. I'm there, I'm working within the race rules. This is a goal I have, and I'm gonna accomplish it. I'm just out there. And, I wanna do it, and so I'm doing it. And my motto is show up fat and refuse to leave.
3, 2, 1.
Fat people haven't always felt welcome and aren't always welcome from everyone in these sports. So visibility is really important to me, and I kind of can't help myself but be an activist if I get involved in something.
Good job.
Thanks, you too. That was a rough swim, but I made it through. Third of the way done with this mess. Onto the bike. You go, girl. Thanks. You too. In college, I did a lot of social justice work. Even back to high school, I did a lot of anti-racism work. I did a lot of queer and trans activism. But I'd never thought about fat people as a group of people who are oppressed. And then as I went into my 30s is when I sort of turned the corner and discovered health at every size. And that's really what made me a fat activist. Originally, I was just gonna blog about my experiences as a fat ballroom dancer. And then I started to blog more about just social justice in general and health at every size. From that blog, I started to get invitations to speak. Hello. I'm giving hugs on the way. Good to see you. Your hair is adorable.
Thank you. It is my great, great honor to welcome Reagan Chastain here today. She's actually like my all-time fat activist hero.
Learning about health at every size and size acceptance and learning the truth about weight and health really changed my outlook for the better. Health at Every Size says that understanding that health is not an obligation, a barometer of worthiness, entirely within our control, or guaranteed under any circumstances, everyone should have access to the things that they want for their own prioritization of their health and the path they choose to get there. Health at Every Size takes everything into account and focuses on actual health rather than a focus on body size. Size acceptance is not up for debate. You either agree with size acceptance or you're wrong. Those are the only two options that exist. Size acceptance is kind of a greater movement that focuses on making sure that fat people have the same experiences and opportunities and access that thin people do. And this touches on a lot of areas of life. Fashion is one of them. Airlines. There are hospitals and medical centers with beds that won't fit us. There's this huge issue with just access and equality that really needs to be addressed. Everybody should be welcome. I sort of have the personality to be able to deal with the crap that comes along with, being a fat person who's highly visible and loving themselves and achieving their goals. I've been trolled daily since 2012. There hasn't been a day go by. The first trolling message I ever got was just an email that said, "Fatty's gonna fat." My personality is that that's never gonna stop me. So now I just have to walk 3 miles and I can be done and go eat pancakes. In terms of fat activism, visibility is a major thing. So my motto is cross finish line, get medal.
You got this, girl.
You too.
Okay.
Come on, give me some. Come on, come on. Go kill it. In some ways hard for me because I don't like to be at the back, being the one who's like being congratulated. Awesome job, y'all. So that's hard, to be honest. Ever since the very beginning of the run, for some reason, this side of my back is like super tight and it just really hurts with every step. So I really can't wait to be done with this one. It's been a rough day. I get about 10,000 emails every month. What they're saying is like, I saw myself in that. I heard what you said and I felt that and I've experienced that and I'm not the only one and I'm not alone. That's a huge part of what's important and why it's important that fat people have visibility within athletics and everywhere. Instead of just waiting around for a thin body to show up, I decided to take my fat body out for a spin and see what it could do, and it turns out it can do a lot of kind of cool, fun things. Cross finish line, got medal. I did that and I didn't quit. This is about me, mentally making myself stay on the course, have that mental challenge and overcome it, and that's what the medal means, is like I did that, I finished that.